Hi there, welcome to FabWebTuts. My name is Fabest. Alright, so today I'm just gonna be teaching you about HTML headings. Okay, alright, so before I do that, we're just gonna go ahead and look at what we did the other day. You can see we did headings and we did ordered list and then unordered list. You can see it right here in the preview here in Google Chrome. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, okay, so let's go ahead and start with tables. Alright, so in order to create a table in your document, you're just going to go ahead and write tables. You're going to open a table tag. Let me drop the line. And then you're going to open a row, that's table row tag, like this. Then you're going to open a table header tag, like this. Alright, so let me explain. You can see we have the table, that's the opening table tag. We also have the opening row tag, that's table row. And we also have the opening table header tag. So each column of the table is going to have a name. So that's what this table header stands for. Then table row means you are creating a row. Okay, so right now I'm just gonna write inside the table row. I'm just gonna write say names. Let's assume I'm making a table for students. That's student names, their CGPA, their class of degree, and also their year, that's the year they graduated from school. Right, so right now I'm just gonna go ahead and write names and then close the table header tag like this, like this. All right, so I'm just gonna drop the line and then open another table header tag like this, but this time around I'm just gonna write say CGPA like this. Then I'm going to close the table header tag like this. Actually, let me copy this. Okay, then let me paste it here, Ctrl V, then paste it here as well. Now all I can do now is just go ahead and remove this and then write say class, that's class of degree. Actually, let me make this capital letter. Okay, then the next one I'm just gonna write is the year, that's the year of graduation. So I'm just gonna drop this line and close the table row like this. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is to just select all this and then press Ctrl C. Then I'm going to drop the line and press Ctrl V like this. Okay, so this time around I'm not going to write table header, I'm going to write table data, that's TD. Then I'm going to close the table data here. I'm going to do the same thing here. Then I'm going to close it here as well. I'm going to do the same thing here. Then I'm going to close it here. Okay, like this. So what you are trying to say is that you have created the names of the columns of the table, and now you are adding a data to the table. The name of the first student will be Fabest, of course, like this. Then I'm going to write the CGPA of Fabest is 5.0. All right, so the next thing I'm going to write the class of degree, first class obviously. Then the year of graduation is going to be 2016, like this. Okay, so I'm just gonna press Control and then press S. Okay, there's this thing I did not do. Actually, let me close the table tag. So I'm just gonna go ahead and close the table tag like this. All right, so after that I'm just gonna go ahead and refresh, and you can see right there our table is being created. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do now is just copy this. Let me add another student to the table. So the second student is gonna be this say, let's say Nelson got a CGPA of 4.0. Then that will be second class, so I'm just gonna go ahead and write second, like this. Then the year of graduation is 2009. Actually 2009, what the hell, 2008. All right, whatever. So I'm just gonna press Ctrl then S to save it. Then I'm going to refresh. Okay, so you can see now that's the table header is written in bold, then the table data are not bold. Okay, so that's it. That's how to create a table in HTML. Actually, let me just do something. I'm just going to add lines to this table. That's the border lines. So right now, to do that, I'm going to use CSS. That's towards the head part of the document. I'm just going to drop the line and then write style, create a style tag. This method of adding CSS to HTML is called the internal style. So I'm just gonna go ahead and close the style tag like this. Then right within the open and close style tag, I'm just gonna go ahead and select the HTML elements. Then I'm going to apply the styles to, that's the CSS style to. So right now I'm going to apply to table, table row, table header, and table data. So I'm just gonna use the group CSS selector. So right now what I'm going to do now is just write table, then comma, table row, comma, table header, comma, then table data. Now this style is going to be applied to all these elements. All right, so right now what I'm going to do is to just give it, say, border. That's a property. Then the border is going to be 1 pixel, and then it's going to be solid like this. Then I'm going to save it, Ctrl S, then refresh, and there you go. You can see right now it's having borders. Actually, let me change this. I can just go ahead and do this, say border dash collapse. Then I'm going to write collapse. What it means is that it's just going to collapse this border. You can see the border is double. With this property and value here, it's going to collapse the border. So let me just Ctrl S to save and then refresh. You can see now the border is just single line. Actually, let me just beautify this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add padding. The padding should be 10 pixel all around like this. Ctrl S, save, refresh. You can see now our table is looking nice. Actually, the next thing I'm going to do is to add background. Let's say gray. Okay, then I'm going to refresh. You can see now. Then actually let me add color. Color is going to be white, white like that. Then I'm going to refresh. You can see right now. All right, let me just curve these edges using the next thing here, which is border dash radius like this. Then I'm going to give it, say, 20 pixel. Ctrl S to save and then refresh. You can see now the table is looking pretty nice. All right, so that's it. That's how to create a table, and this was an additional tutorial how to use style sheets, that's CSS, to apply to HTML elements. So thank you so much for watching this tutorial, and I'm going to see you in the next tutorial. Alright, so in the next tutorial I'm going to be teaching you about paragraph, line break, and horizontal row. Okay, so until then, peace out.